Hi everybody, about being a day late. I ended up having to close last night at work, and I didn't get home until after midnight. So I'm hopefully after our show next week with our concert, we'll be everything will be back on track. We got some new stuff coming in for the new year, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Tonight though is No Way Out, so we're gonna start booking our pay per view for the month of February. It's not going to be like a high end pay per view, as it's kind of an in between the Rumble and the um, WrestleMania. So, but we will get this underway here. Hope you all had a good week. We're halfway through the first month of the new year, if you can believe that. Still 2014. That's crazy. So this is going to be our tag title match here with the Legion of Doom. And they will be facing off against the team of... This is really hard because with my tag teams right now, I have young tag teams that aren't that over yet, that I want to get over, but you don't want to have them on pay-per-view because they'll tank the ratings. So just a matter of getting those out of the way. On Raw and stuff, I need to use them more so that they'll get more over. But we'll go ahead and have some Owen savagery here of Fatu and Samu. They'll face off against the Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom will win, retaining the titles here. I didn't have a pay-per-view contest this month. Next month I will for WrestleMania. I'll actually have the whole card in advance planned out, and I'll post that, and then you guys can, at the forums at greatdogsoftware.com, and then you guys can predict on that, and hopefully you guys will want to be involved in that contest. My plug came undone there. Hopefully that didn't drop any frames. We'll find out later, I guess. So then we'll move in. Actually, hopefully they'll be. Don't want to do hardcore based because I'm not sure how Ahmed is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a match here. Some might find this cheating, but you know, I'm doing this for the sake of having good matches, so this will just be a regular hardcore based match style, so that way Ahmed won't have any handicaps on that. And since I've been saying Ahmed, you guys know that this is going to be, I should have just called it Ravens rules, but it'll be me versus Ahmed for the European Championship. And I'm finally going to win the belt after weeks of me constantly attacking Ahmed. And of course there'll be plenty of outside interference to help me out here. This will actually get Edge and Christian a spot on the pay-per-view. So hopefully that will help them out a little bit. And we'll go like that. Let's see here, we need to get... we will be having Shamrock versus Rock at some point tonight as well. But I wanted to get some other guys on the card here. Throw in Vader, and we'll have him in a match. We'll have him against Kama, give them something to do. That way they won't complain later about not being on the pay-per-view. If you've noticed, my booking style is kind of that a lot of my stuff is kind of thrown together for especially these lesser pay-per-views, just because it's a lesser pay-per-view. You know, I like to kind of book on the fly, except for like my main feuds. So, which we'll have right now. Actually, speaking of main feuds here, Rock. I'm gonna give them some good time here, see how they do. And Shamrock's gonna win. We will script this just because I'm not sure where their psychology is. And it leaves us with 72 minutes still. You know, what I'll do is I'll throw some people a bone here. You see some new faces here. Steve Carino is on our roster, as well as Super Crazy. They haven't debuted yet, so they will not be wrestling tonight, but... What I can't... Oh, that's right. I believe Taka is currently my champion here for the light heavyweight, so I'm going to actually get them on the card. And I'll have him face off against... not Rob Van Dam, but wanted to see where he was real quick. Have him do a Gila. If you notice I haven't used Rob Van Dam lately, it's just because it's one of those things, catch-22, where he's good, I want to push him, but a lot of people don't want to job to him, quote-unquote job. I hate that word, but losing is not jobbing. Jobbing is when you get beat up the whole match and then lose. A lot of people don't understand that, but make sure I just didn't. Okay. A lot of people are like, "Oh, he lost. He's jobbed." I'm like, no. And losing is not getting buried as well. It's just there's a lot of terms that people throw out that they don't really understand in wrestling. And if you'd like to know more about that, you can check out when we have our Big Man Alliance radio shows. You'll be able to see those. And actually, no, Undertaker and Mankind here. You'll be able to see our take on wrestling and vernacular, to use a phrase. I hate when people misuse words to sound cool or because they think they know what it means, but they really don't. It just kind of irks me. So we'll see here that we have our team of Jarrett and Goldust versus Mankind and Undertaker. We'll have Kane run in and attack Undertaker. Give them a... Hopefully it won't hurt them too much, and then Goldust will get a boost. And we still have 43 minutes to fill, and we will actually be having another tag match for the main event. Actually, you know what? I think it'll work better if I do it this way. Like I said, booking on the fly, you know. So what we're actually going to do is this. That way it doesn't seem just like another episode of Raw for the pay-per-view. We'll have Owen have a warm-up match this month against Billy Gunn. And then I'll show you our main event here in a second. This actually, I'm just now doing this on the fly. I figured why end this like another Raw for pay-per-view, and also it'll give Austin something to do. He gets a rematch here, and that will also give the belts a defense for the month, which is always good. If you don't defend the belt, it starts to go down, so you want to make sure you're always, you know, at least once a month defending your titles, or their prestige will drop, and that's never a good thing. So this is our pay-per-view here. Let's see how we do, and hopefully it'll be good. Feel free to comment, guys. Let me know what you think of how I'm booking WWF in 1998 now, / beginning in 97, and that's good. 69's not too bad for the teams we got here. Didn't really have any major negative effects, so that's good. I'm going to make sure to keep Aguila and Taka Michinoku away from each other, because they don't click, but it's alright. Me and Ahmed pulled off a 70, that's really good. And then we also had Edge and Christian run in, so that'll hopefully give them a little bit of a boost there. And I was penalized for hard drugs, and Ahmed was penalized for stamina, so... But I'm now the European champion, so there's that. So keeping Kama and Vader away from each other, though they did pull off a decent match for not clicking. Rock and Shamrock were great together, that's always good. 80. And Shamrock got a defense under his belt for the Intercontinental title, that's good. Not too bad of a tag match there. Hopefully that will keep going. I can always segue into a feud between the four of them, so that's always good. Owen and Billy pull off a really good match there, 81, surprising. And a 95 for Michaels and Austin, so there you go, that's our pay-per-view. And I'm going to give my increase our popularity in 39 regions, and with a 90 for a throwaway pay-per-view, that's actually really good. And I'm going to make my speech here. Sean and Austin will get complimented for good performances, and then I'll go ahead and throw a bone to The Undertaker for taking that loss. There you go. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next week with the last Raw of February, or actually no, the second to last Raw in February, because this is week 3, and going into March for the WrestleMania.